Hakan, good morning.
Good morning.
Do you have often like your own moments sitting here in this garden of your hostel or like youth hotel when you think deep thinking, the memory take you to where exactly?
To the emptiness.
That's you like to empty your mind?
Yeah.
Is it hard to be in Antalya?
No. It's an appropriate place to feel the emptiness because the atmosphere is so appropriate for this.
But it's busy as well, Antalya.
Not all the time. When it's busy, I just sit out on the street with the birds singing and the flowers smelling.
Is Antalya has two face?
Yeah. I don't like its noisy and crowded face. It's sometimes okay, but I feel the chilling out around.
But busy is good for business.
Yeah, it's good, but not. I'm not doing this for the money. I'm just doing this to be happy.
What's this exactly? You're telling me you're doing this. Can you explain for us?
Doing this business, meeting with people, is more attractive than making money.
What people?
It's pleasure. Its pleasure is much better than making money.
What people add to this place? I mean, you invite them to this place to what? To enjoy, to tell their stories, to...
Yeah, they feel the spiritualism of this place because here is so old from the history and it has own spiritual things.
So maybe you can show us a little bit?
For example, this building is 750 years old. Mm-hmm. And there used to be a chamber of the university building. It's from the Selçuklu times. And you can see the entrance of the chamber. And you can even see a cannon print here.
Where?
This. There used to be a cannon here. You know?
So this is used to be a university.
Yeah.
In the Seljuk time.
Yeah. And this in the old town, many people lived from the Roman period and even before the Roman period. And when you excavate the ground, there are lots of levels of civilizations.
And the energy of all these people living in different phases.
Right.
When you think about it, I like the idea that we are here in a university means it was as well a place for youth people.
Yeah.
And it's still after all these 100 years a place for youth people.
Yeah. And you know, spiritualism used to be taught in that period at the university.
Really?
Not just science, but also spiritualism and some theology used to be taught there. Not just physical things, not just, you know,
the material
things.
So
because it was just 750 years old.
So the story repeats itself in this place. It's nice trees.
You know, it's from the same period of Rumi and also Yunus Emre. They also lived in the same period. So in that time, that spiritualism is so important. And after the years passed, I think people forget about this.
Maybe we can go inside and see something?
Yeah.
So we're talking here about 6 rooms.
Yeah.
Almost in the middle of the old town.
Yeah. And I will show you one of the rooms.
We are talking about very much affordable budget. In Jizli Bahji, pension.
And we have kittens.
Is that true that the Turkish people, they think that cat always are like messengers. They carry messages. Why the Turkish? They take care very much about the cat.
Yeah, they love stray cats and stray dogs, and also they have some
Is there
pets.
any spiritual connection between them and the cat?
We
and
believe
dogs?
that the cats are like human. They have different characters, like humans.
And they bring message.
Yeah, sure. And this is one of our rooms.
So we're talking here about $25
Yeah,
to have this big room
yeah, right.
just in the middle of the old town.
Yeah,
So this is a good opportunity for the budget traveler, especially the young people who care about a clean, safe place, but to be in the middle of the action.
yeah. And it has its own bathroom.
So is Antalya having more and more budget travel concept, or it's still very little?
You can find anything. You can also find some cheap accommodation possibilities.
And luxury.
And luxury, of course, yeah.
Okay, but
Everything is possible here in Antalya.
But I understand from yourself you have a philosophy in life, because you started long time ago a job which is deal with money.
Yeah,
and you
in the
decide.
bank.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I was a dealer in a bank, in the fund management department of a bank, and we were making a deal with $100 million in a moment. But then I decided it's not a appropriate business for me. And then I decided to break it up, and then became a tourist guide. And then after that, I decided to move to Antalya on the Mediterranean coast, because I felt like I belong to the Mediterranean lifestyle, which is quite good, slow, and enjoyable, better than living in a big city like Istanbul.
So slow, like the turtle that we saw in your garden. You have
Yeah.
two turtles.
Yeah. I believe that everyone needs to slow everything, like slow their thoughts, slow their emotions, slow their everything, and then they can notice the life. What does it mean? Who they are? They need to slow down.
Is it a good place in Antalya to make this exercise, to have a slow path?
Yeah,
rhythm?
of course. Not maybe in the summertime when it's too hot, but especially the spring times, it's incredible with the citrus flowers smelling, the birds singing, and it's like a natural meditation area.
Let's go and see what else we have here. So,
And here there's another room that you can see.
so very actually affordable. You can have everything what you need here for a very logical price. Talking about Antalya, Hakan, I want you to tell me your own 3 hidden places in Antalya. I know that you are a camper and you know you.
Yeah, there are many.
But
There are
like
many.
3 places when you want to go and hide yourself.
Yeah.
Can you give me 3 options?
But I cannot tell the
location.
name. Even they don't have a name.
Names. No,
Yeah.
tell me the description. Well,
It's
you
like there are some places with the small natural lakes with the water flows, and it's hidden. Nobody knows there.
so it's like 3 hours from here.
No, just 30 minutes. Even in 30 minutes distance, you can get there.
So we're not gonna go say the place because there is no name for the place.
No name, but it's near. For example, one of them is near Çakırlar, which is just out of the city.
And what other experience as well?
There are many places, there are many waterfalls, there are many ancient cities, even some ancient cities not excavated. But one of my favorite place is Phesalis ancient city. It used to be a pirates ancient city, and it's on the coast. and you can have the experience to swim in an ancient city. And it's not excavated, it's an ancient city with the forest and with the sea, with nature.
But Olympus got ancient city on the beach as well.
Yeah, but Olympus started to be excavated, and it's not good, you know. Well, because people, when they excavate an ancient city, the nature goes just to take the historical pieces out. They cut the trees, but the Facilis is different because Facilis is not yet excavated. And it's one of my favorite ancient cities on the coast of Mediterranean.
I know as well that Antalya is very agricultural and they grow up very nice fruits and vegetables as well for the whole country.
Yeah.
So for someone who's spiritual and he like the nature, which kind of trees you like to meditate and what's your favorite? When you hug a tree, which tree you hug?
No, there are many, especially citrus trees. We have lemon trees.
So you hug the lemon tree?
Yeah, every tree, you know. And we have lots of pomegranate trees, and they have excellent flowers in the springtime, in April. And especially everybody needs to have the experience with the citrus flowers because they smell so strong. Even 100 meters you can smell them, and it makes you drunk. You know?
When was the last time that you get a boat trip in Antalya?
I think 2 months ago.
You fish by yourself?
Yeah, I love fishing. With my friends, not alone.
Which kind of fish you fish?
Whatever it's possible, you know. It depends. Just making fishing is not just making catching something or hunting something. It's just like a meditation for me.
It teaches you to be patient.
Yeah. It teaches you to be patient, and it's like a meditation. You need to get off your thoughts and feel the moment. It's just like meditation.
Is it the same situation for you when you hunt for a woman?
No.
You're not patient?
No. Hunting a woman is not a good thing because, you know, it's not hunting. I believe that love is in you, and it's everywhere. You know, you don't need someone. You don't need someone to feel love. You can feel love inside. And watch who you attract. Just wait for who you attract or not.
There's some people sometimes been in the lovely city like Antalya and the old port, going to the minaret, walking to the forest, these beautiful beaches. Being alone, it makes you melancholic.
Yeah, but you know, everybody has their own life and thinking, and especially our cafe, we have lots of female guests coming here alone and enjoy the time here, and this is a good thing, you know.
What you learn from your guests, the young people here, they come, they give you something to learn, or you give them something?
Most of the time, I give them something about life.
What's the most important thing you tell the youth people that they come to this garden?
I just teach them the most important thing is themselves, and expecting something from out is not a good thing. To get a validation or to getting back something from out is not a real thing. I just teach them they can find everything in themselves.
I want to close up this interview with this character, Charlie Chaplin. Can you go close to him?
Yeah.
We were talking about the two faces of Antalya, and Charlie Chaplin knows to be having two faces, like making people laugh, but deep inside he was not a happy person. He was himself like kind of, his life was tragedy.
Yeah, yeah.
So we can really give something to people that we cannot have it inside us. That's the other face.
Yeah, but I'm sure that at the end he became happy, because all this suffering and pain is just to get aware of yourself. So people need to find the real them, innermost of them.
Hakan Bey, it was a pleasure to me to talk to you, and I learned today from you.
Thank you very much. I'm so grateful.